How's it going, everyone? AJ Gaming here, and welcome back to the second episode of this FIFA 16 Watford career mode. Now, in the first episode we did make a start to the career mode, and as you can see, we drew our first game 0-0 with Besiktas, leaving us sitting second in the table with 1 game played and 1 point. Sporting Gijón beat Hanover 96 in their first game, and that is who we will be playing on the 8th in just a couple of days' time. Now, first thing we're going to do in this episode is we're going to head over to the player training and try and grow our players an extra bit further. We're going to load our previous session, which we started last episode, and let's go straight in and simulate all of these. If you are enjoying this series, it would be highly appreciated if you could smash a like. And as you can see, our first player goes up a rating. Denon Lewis is already up to a 64 after just 2 training sessions, and he is now up to a 64 rated, a fifth of the way up to being a 65. Now, you may have seen by the title of this episode's loan players. Now, I have been thinking about it, and as EA have introduced the 2-year loan system, I thought that it would be a good idea to maybe look to try and loan some players for 2-year loans and then give the club a final sell price. As you can see, if I do a practice here, I could loan and I could add the loan and then set a future fee, and in the end we could end up saving a lot of money on this player in the future. So what we're going to do, I've got 14 players here on this list. Goalkeepers all the way up to strikers. We've got the likes of Angus Gunn, Mason Holgate, Angelino, Harrison Reed, Reece Oxford, Patrick Roberts, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Josh Sims, Andre Green, Manu Garcia, Andreas Pereira, Kelechi Iheanacho, Thierry Ambrose, David Fopala, and that is all 14. Now, this is just for the BPL at the minute. If you have got any other players that you would like me to try the 2-year loan with the future fee on, leave a comment down below and I would look at that and see if we can look at trying to do some more of this with different players from different leagues. Now, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to inquire about all of these players as to how much their clubs thinks that they are worth, and we're going to see whether we can try and sign some of these players on 2-year loans, as we will have a lot more money to spend hopefully in 2 seasons' time. Okay, so we've now inquired for the maximum number of players that we can inquire for at once. I'm going to advance to the next day and then I will inquire for the rest of the players. Let's see if we get any inquiries back. So we've got 3 messages on the emails and we're going to have a quick look at what they are. So they're all inquiries back from Man City, Southampton and West Ham. Man City have said that Angelino, the Spanish left back, is worth £600,000. Southampton want 1.1 million for Harrison Reed, and West Ham do not want to sell Reece Oxford as he is just signed for them. So we're going to delete that one and we'll keep the other 2. Okay, so now we're going to advance into match day 2 of this tournament, and we're going to hopefully get some more inquiries back before the second game. As you can see, we've got a whole load of emails coming through, 8 in total. Transfer offer for George Byers, which will probably be a loan. Scunthorpe want George Byers on loan, which we're definitely going to accept. We don't need him at the minute. He's 53 rated at 19 years of age. We'll probably look to sell him in the near future, but for now he's going to go on a 1-year loan to Scunthorpe. Let's delete these. We've got more inquiries back. So Angus Gunn, the goalkeeper, Man City want £875,000. Holgate, the right back, he has just joined Everton, so they do not want to sell him. Patrick Roberts has just joined them as well. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, 1.1 million, looks like a steal for what his potential is. Josh Sims, a left midfielder for Southampton, £350,000. Andre Green has just recently joined Villa as well, so they're not going to want to sell him. And Manu Garcia, £1.6 million. So let's jump straight into this second game against Sporting Gijón. Okay, so before we jump into this game, you will notice at the top of the screen that I have increased the match time from 5-minute halves to 6-minute halves, just to get a bit of extra play in the game. And this game we are going to try the team a bit differently. We're going to play Ibarbo as the front striker, with Diamanti, Abdi and Berghaus playing as the three behind him. Watson and Barami are getting a start in the CDMs, with Ake, Cathcart, Prodal, Neom and Gomez, our normal goalkeeper, playing in goal. Let's get straight into the game. So we are jumping straight into this game. We're playing a second game in the European Shield at the Stadion 23 match. Sporting Gijon versus Watford. Let's jump straight into it. Hopefully we can score our first goal of the series in this game and get a win. Sporting Gijon are going to kick the game off. We've got it over to Diamanti, who heads it back to Prodal, the throw-in taker. We've got the ball here with Ake. Cuts it, coming inside, Neom's there, he finds the through ball to Ibarbo, has a shot, it's hit the bar, Ake with the follow-up, and he can't quite get the head on it to score a first goal, but Ibarbo, a great first shot of the game. I'm definitely warming to him already. I can already tell that he looks like he's in great form. He's played it out towards the right hand side, the player should just be able to keep it in, and he has done. He's played it around nicely, held the ball play up for them. They've got the ball through to Castro, and our goalkeeper's just knocked it into our own goal. Off the bar shot there, comes straight back off Gomez, as you can see. It bounced down onto the line and Gomez has hit it into his own goal. Terrible start there. Gomez's first real save that he had to make, and he's just knocked it in for an own goal. 1-0 to Sporting Gijon, 28 minutes gone. We've got to get a goal now to catch back up and be able to put ourselves in a good position to get through to the knockout stages of this tournament. Ibarbo playing a nice ball to Watson. Diamanti's on the outside and he scored. Swift reply from Diamanti. 30 minutes gone. He does the salute near the corner flag. First goal for us this season. Nice through balls from 1-2 with Watson, and Ibarbo plays it out, and near post finish. Finesse shot, curled it round the keeper. Diamanti gets the first goal of this Watford career mode in FIFA 16. 40 minutes gone, still 1-1 here in this game. Lively first half so far, plenty of chances. Ake looking for the run out from Diamanti on the wing. Going to look to cut inside. We see Watson there. Plays it back to Diamanti. Gets the cross in. Ibarbo finishes. Reverse finish. 42nd minute. Ibarbo gets his first goal for Watford. Great through ball back from Watson to Diamanti. He used his strength to push off the defender, winning the ball back with a nice pass. Bad first touch from Ibarbo. Should have really shot first time, but he manages to slip it underneath the keeper on his second touch. Reverse finish and puts it into the bottom right hand corner. 2-1 to us just before half time. Ibarbo wins. We win the header though from the keeper. Watson there sees Ibarbo running through, gets it down, and he's taken out for a penalty for us. 55th minute penalty for us here. Let's see if the referee gets a card out, and no, it doesn't look like he is. Definitely taken out there as he went to shoot. Run into the back of him, and that's definite penalty. Gonna put Watson on this penalty as Deeney isn't on the field, but before that's gonna happen, Sporting Gijon are gonna make another sub. We're gonna look to play this into the bottom right. The keeper saved it, and Watson puts away the rebound, saved off the post from the keeper, but luckily Watson does get the rebound and puts it into the opposite corner, giving the keeper no chance. Capu wins the header from the goal kick, and the ball goes straight to Ibarbo. Plays it over to left towards Igalo, who sees Capu making the run through. Big touch there from him. Plays it in towards Igalo. Gets a touch on it. Great first touch finish with the weak foot from Igalo. 4-1 in the 89th minute. Top corner, top bins. 4-1 to us. Igalo, Ibarbo, Abdi and Diamanti getting the goals for us. 4 goal scorers for 4 goals for us in a 4-1 win at the minute. Great finish there, first touch finish as he's getting taken down by the defender. Volleyed into the top corner, great finish from there from Igalo. 5-1 is the final score there, game over. Igalo gets 2, Watson, Ibarbo and Diamanti getting the other 3 goals. And that is going to be the end of the game. As you can see the match stats, we've had 17 shots to their 3. They've only had 1 on target. We've had 12. We carried more possession with 53% to their 47. We had better shot accuracy, less of a pass accuracy at 83% is not too bad, but we will look to try and improve that. Diamanti gets the man of the match, with Igalo getting an 8.2 with his 2 goals off the bench. Second best player was Ben Watson with a 9.1, and Victor Ibarbo gets an 8.6. So after our 5-1 smashing of Sporting Gijon, we've got 2 more inquiries back from Man United and Man City. One for Iheanacho and one for Andreas Pereira. Andreas Pereira, Man United would want 1.4 million for him, and Kelechi Iheanacho, Man City would want 2.9 million for him. Let's go back into the main hub of the screen and see what else is happening. So as you can see, we're now top of the group with 4 points, just ahead of Sporting Gijon on 3, and our last game will be against bottom of the table Hannover 96 to ensure that we get through to the knockout stages. As we go ahead and advance another day towards the next game, we have 2 more inquiries left that haven't been returned, and after that we will have a look at who we should look to buy. Here are the 2 more inquiries, both from Man City. David Falpaula has just joined Man City, so they are not interested in discussing his availability, and Thierry Ambrose, they would like 1.1 million for him. So of the 14 players that we originally shortlisted to buy, only 9 of the players are available for sale from their clubs. We're going to go ahead and offer some money for all of the players, just a bit lower than what we inquired for. So we're going to go onto a loan. We're going to put a 2-season loan on, and we're going to, for Angus Gunn, we're going to offer 780,000, a bit under what they were wanted. We'll do the same for Angelino, undercutting their payment a bit. We'll offer £520,000 as a future free, and hopefully that will go through as well. Same for Harrison Reed, we're going to offer £950,000. Same for Ruben Loftus-Cheek, as Reed will also offer £950,000 for him. I'm going to leave Josh Sims just because we have Denon Lewis, who is a low rated that will grow a lot as well, so I'm not going to go with him, so I'll remove him from the list. Manu Garcia, we're going to offer 1.4 million for him as a future fee after the 2-year loan. And Andreas Pereira, we're going to offer 1.2 million for him. Iheanacho, the most expensive player, we're going to offer 2.5 for him. And last but not least, we're going to offer £950,000 as a future fee for Thierry Ambrose. Let's advance into the next couple of days and play the last game of this episode. As we advance, looks like we haven't got any more emails on this Saturday. Advance the final day into the match day, and maybe we'll get some more emails before the next game. We have got 2 more emails, a final scout report on Andros Townsend, a player that we were looking to sign. £4 million is value, £35,000 a week. Let me know down in the comment section below whether you would like me to pursue this player. And a transfer offer for Lloyd Dyer, our only player that's up for sale. Leeds would like to pay £700,000 for him. His value is £925,000. We're going to put a counter offer on for Leeds at £900,000, just below his value. So here is our lineup for today's game against Hanover. We're playing Didi up front. We're swapping him around with Igalo and playing Igalo just behind him. Gerardo is playing on the left mid, with Denon Lewis making his debut at right mid. Watson and Capu are taking up the holding midfield positions, and the only other change in defence is in for Akechi Anya at right back, as Neom has played 2 games already. Let's get into the game. So here we go, the final group stage game against Hannover 96 of Germany. Let's get straight into this game, and hopefully we'll advance top of our group into the knockout stages of the European Shield. Let's go. We've got kick-off this game and we're going to play it around over to the right-hand side for Denon Lewis getting his first touch in a Watford shirt. Nice in through ball to Capu. Deeney holds it up nicely. Watson, Asiagalo in there. Gets blocked a bit, but we managed to win the ball back. Deeney with the fake shot sees Holebas out there on the left-hand side. We see Gerardo running through the middle. Intercepted ball through though and cleared by Hanover. And that's going to be half-time there. 0-0 still at half-time between Watford and Hanover. Hopefully we can get a goal in the second half and go on to win this game. Getting the ball out wide to the pacey Anyus, cut inside. We see Deeney making the run here. Played the ball through to Deeney, who slots it in with his left foot. 1-0 to us. 56 minutes gone. We're going to go up to the camera. Deeney gets his first goal for the club, the captain. 1-0 to us. Great run in from Anya, who slotted the through ball past the defender. Left-footed strike, side-footed into the corner by Deeney. Great finish. Erdinks lost the ball there to Lewis, and we've seen him running down the wing. We're going to look for the early cross in towards Ulare, who's headed it on, trying to find Deeney. Couldn't quite find him, and the attack's been stopped by the defence. 2 minutes of added time here. The game will be over in just a minute. We just have to defend this last attack and the game should all be over. And that is going to be the game. Finishes 1-0 to us. Hanover 96-0, Watford 1. And that puts us top of the group. And so we should be able to win our semi-final against whoever finished second in the other group. As we look at the stats, Hanover only had one shot with one on target. They had a lot more possession, but we had a lot more shots. And we had a decent pass accuracy at 82%, but they were a lot better with 91%. As we look at the player ratings, Troy Deeney got the man of the match, obviously, with the one and only goal that won us the game. Capu got a 6.6, with Gomez getting a 6.7. Our second best player of the game was Anya, as Holebas also did well on the left back spot. So that is going to be the end of this second episode of this FIFA 16 Watford career mode. As you can see, Sporting Gijón have got Saint Etienne as the semi-finalist, and we have got UD Las Palmas in the semi-finals. Hopefully we can go ahead and win that, and in the next episode we will do the player developments. If you've got any players that you want me to look at buying, or if you've got any players that you want me to develop further, then please leave a comment down below. While you're down there, if you could hit a like on this video, it would be much appreciated. If you're new around here, make sure to hit the subscribe button. It would really make me happy, and have a great day, guys.